guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for always clicking, especially my returning subscribers. I'm really grateful. And in case you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Nigerian Princess, and it's so amazing to have you come to my channel. I really appreciate. And if you have not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button right now and subscribe to my channel, and please do give this video a thumbs up. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about culture shock in Uganda. As in Nigeria, some of the things that have really shocked me, some of the things I see as a culture shock, and some of them are also similarities with Nigeria, but it's also a culture shock. So I'm going to be dropping that here, and please do like this video, don't forget. Okay, so let's dive right in immediately. So number one culture shock for me is the fact that a lot of borders in Kampala, which is the capital of Uganda. You guys, like, if you want to see so many border on the road, you come to Kampala. There are actually a lot of border in this town. You know, they have a stage which we call junction or bus stop in Nigeria. It's called a stage here. So when you go there, you see a lot of borders, you know, trying to get their passengers to their next location. Now, if you go to the highways, you see them. In fact, I think there are even more borders in this town than cars, because everywhere you go, you turn here border, you turn here border. There's even an app where you can, you know, order border online to either make a delivery for you or pick you to your next destination. So it's so I like the fact that they were able to create something around the border niche, but this town is full of border. I've seen another country that has a lot of border, but you know, Kampala is, I think, is the highest for me, because I've not seen border on the road that much. Even in Kenya, they have border on the road. I didn't see that much like I saw here in Kampala. In Nigeria, we do not have border drive on the highway. You can only see border drive in some communities, you know, some rural areas, in some streets. But on the highway, you cannot see border. The government have banned that for some years, you know, especially in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, even in Aba, you can't even see border on the road, except on the street. You can see them on the street, but the highway, you can't see that, except for keke. You can see that, especially in Aba. But every other city, I doubt if you see border on the road, on the highway in Nigeria. But here, there are a lot of them, a whole lot of them. Okay, that is it for me. That's the first culture shock for me since I came into Uganda. And the number two is that they call their buses taxi. Now, the first time I told somebody I needed a taxi to go to somewhere, he said, "Oh, you need to hire a taxi." And I'm like, "Hire a taxi? I want to hire a taxi." And we're like, "Why would you hire a taxi? Only you on the 16 passenger seat." And I'm like, "Wow, what do you mean by that?" The person had to tell me that the matatu, which you guys call it in Kenya, is actually what is known as taxi here in Uganda. And it's so amazing that you have to stand on the road and wait for a taxi instead of waiting for a bus. You know, so, you know, that's so amazing. Okay, it's a different ball game altogether, you know, having to stop a bus, which I know as a bus, or I've come to the terms that is a matatu because I stayed in Kenya for a while. Now I'm going to be calling it taxi. So it's also very shocking to me to note that people call a bus a taxi. That's the number two. Number three is the fact that ladies actually do need them to serve you. Like, you go to, maybe you're on an Airbnb. Okay, the housekeeper can come in and you ask them to get you something. They will need them to serve you that thing. So I went to visit my friend in her apartment, and her housekeeper actually gave me water kneeling down. And I was like, "What are you doing there?" And she was like, my friend actually told me that she's already tired of her because every time she asks her to give her something, she's always kneeling down to, you know, to serve her. And it's so shocked to me that somebody will actually kneel down for, you know, me to come and serve me. Now, we have a particular ethnic group in Nigeria that does the kneeling down, okay, but it's a sign of respect for someone who is older than you. But here, I don't see it as a sign of respect for someone who is older than you, just a sign of respect and a sign of welcoming. That's what I see it here, because even someone that is older than you can actually kneel down to serve you. And that's I heard that it's majorly from people in Baganda, okay, that does that. Well, in Yoruba Kingdom, it's for an elderly person. Like, I am from Igbo, but my husband is Yoruba. So when I see the mom, I have to kneel down to greet her. So that's how they do there, okay? So you see the similarity. They do it because they are welcoming you, not because you are older than them or something. So, but it's also an amazing feeling. But hey, I do not like you did that for me. What a shock for me is the fact that there are a lot of street food in Kampala. Now, when I say street food, I'm not saying fried chips, all those blah blah blah. You know the way we have in Kenya, they have fried cassava, fried potatoes on the street, you know, samosa and all on the street. Here, the major street food is chapati and chicken. That's majorly what you're going to see on the road, and some roasted meat. In fact, anything yamachoma, that's what they have here as street food, and it's so good. Now, the first day I came into Uganda, I was all through in the hotel. Then the second day, I decided to come out because we're actually looking for an apartment. I stayed in the hotel for 3 days. So the second day, I came out with my daughter and we came to, you know, look for street food out there. Guys, I saw this chicken. It was so appetizing. So we had to, you know, go close to the place, and the aroma was something else. And we have to buy this chicken. Guys, you will not believe that we finished this chicken even before the main meal that we bought from outside. It was so amazing. I loved it. So they have a lot of street food in Uganda, especially yamachoma, not any other street food. Street food in Uganda is basically this, you know, yamachoma thing. It's basically meat, you know, chicken, beef, you know, roasted beef and all of them, and it's so good. I think you should come to Uganda and try this. I'm telling you guys, it's so good. I've never had this good except when I was back home, of course. But when I went to Kenya, I tried chicken in Kenya. It was good, but guys, Uganda is superb. I'm telling you, the yamachoma here is superb. You should try it, okay? And now the next culture shock for me is the fact that Ugandans do not eat pepper. Yes, I know. I told you that I love their yamachoma. I actually asked for pepper because I cannot eat this thing without pepper. How can I eat chicken without pepper? They do not eat pepper. They have this particular belief about pepper, you know, especially when a woman eats pepper. I'm not going to say that here, but you can try to find out for yourself. They have this particular belief about pepper. So they do not eat pepper because of this particular reason, according to what I heard. But it's so good that I'm able to get pepper when I request, especially when I go out there to go and eat. Now, I have a neighbor of mine who, each time I cook, I have to tell her that it's pepper, or are you going to eat? And the first day they tried my jollof, they loved the food, they were still eating it, and they were also complaining of the pepper. So guys, that's it for another culture shock. So let's go to the next one. So Uganda has a lot of, you know, a lot of food. They have a lot of food, unlike in Kenya where they do not have so much food. Okay, they have food but not so much. But in Uganda, there are a lot of food in Uganda. They have something like a luwombo, gonja, chapati, you know, so many types of food you can actually get here in Kampala in Uganda. Okay, now gonja is the ripe roasted plantain which we eat with pepper in Nigeria. You know the bole ahead. That's what they call gonja here in Uganda. And I also love the fact that different cultures, different tribes have their different kinds of food. Now, if you come to Uganda, you have different. There is this particular rice I ate. It looks like pilau, but it's actually not pilau. But it was nice. You guys, it was nice. The only thing that was missing for me was pepper, but it was totally nice. It was even close to jollof, but it was really nice. I ate it in this event I attended some time ago in a church, and it was so amazing, you guys. I don't know, I've forgotten the name they told me it was, but it was nice, you guys. And the funniest part is that they will serve you this food, they will serve you spaghetti, they will serve you fruits, they will serve you just different things, and they will still put sauce made with meat, all the small cut meat inside. They made it with sauce, potato sauce, and they will serve you with that. You guys, you should come to Uganda and try that food. They have a lot of cultural food, I'm telling you. Okay, so let's go to the next culture shock. So here in Uganda, they call their kings kabaka. Okay, I've heard this name somewhere in Nigeria, but I don't know which tribe does that. But I know that I've heard that particular name, maybe in Nigeria movie, but you guys, they call them kabaka here in Uganda. Unlike in Nigeria, we call them Igwe or Oni, okay? And I've forgotten other tribes what they call their Igwes, which is their kings. But in my tribe we call them Igwe, and it's so good to also know that there is a particular tribe here in Uganda where they do not have a king. Every man is a king, and every man is called a kabaka, and it's also good to hear that. Like, are you serious? So everybody's covering themselves. Govern your family. Let me govern my family. It's so amazing. You guys, it was a culture shock for me. Okay, so let's dive into the next one. So another culture shock for me is the fact that here in Uganda they pay rent monthly, but when you come into Uganda as a foreigner or you want to rent a new apartment, you have to pay at least 2 or 3 months first of all, okay, before, you know, as you come in. Unlike in Kenya where you pay only 1 month and pay 1 month deposit. That 1 month deposit will be refunded to you when you are leaving the apartment and you did not spoil anything. But here in Uganda, the 3 months is 3 months. You're going to pay for that 3 months, or you pay for 2 months. It's always very hard for you to get 1 month rent. But after the end of the 3 months, you can pay a monthly rent here in Uganda. And it's so good also to know that, okay? And it's shocking that another culture shock to me is also the fact that there is constant electricity here in Uganda. You guys, like the whole day, you can actually have electricity for a whole week without it going off. Okay, now even when it goes off in the next, let's say max 1 hour is back, okay, and when it comes back it can take another 1 week before you experience that. So it's also very shocking. So, and another thing I noticed is that some of the shops, the barbing salons and all, they don't function when there is no power, because there's no need, because there's always power. So they don't have need for generators, unlike we in Nigeria where we always have standby generator in case NEPA takes lights. We always have generator, okay? But here in Uganda, it's hard for you to see a salon having generator, because they're always light, so they do not even need this whole thing, okay? So I went to this shop where I cut my hair the other day to cut my hair, and the guy told me there's no power. And I remember truly there was no power when I left my house. I had to wait for them to bring back the power for me to go back and cut my hair. So it's also very shocking to note that these people have to wait till whenever power comes back. So in Uganda, there is always power here, okay? So another shocking thing about Uganda. So here in Uganda, they keep left, while in Nigeria we keep right, okay? So just like the way in Kenya, they also keep the same left, okay? So you're driving this way, you're coming this way, you have to come from here, this one is going from here, so they always keep their left. So that's basically it. But in Nigeria, you know, we already keep our rights. We keep our rights. We are right-handed drivers people. If there's anyone like that. What is shock for me is the fact that in Uganda they use coin. Like, they still use coin. Okay, when I was coming to Uganda, people were telling me you need to use 1 bag, 1 polythene to pack their money. Their $100 is this. Their 100,000 is so much. It's actually not so much, okay? It's just 50 Uganda shillings, 50,000 Uganda shillings, 50,000 Uganda shillings. You just have 2 money, okay? So it can also come in 10,000 Uganda shillings. Their money is not that. It's not that ambiguous like the way I heard that 100,000 you have to use 1 polythene to carry it. You guys, calm down now, calm down. So here in Uganda they use coin, but in Nigeria we stopped using coin like some decades ago. Yeah. So, but here in Uganda they still use coin, just like Kenya they still use coin here, and also and I love the fact that, you know, you also do not also have to carry money around everywhere you go. You can actually use your mobile money to make transfers. But one thing I also do not like that much, okay, after staying in Kenya for a while, is the fact that I also need this cash. I need cash because some market women will not accept transfers, okay, on their mobile money. So everyone on your own, you need to have cash for you to move around, except for some places you need to go buy something and they have access to Airtel money or MTN money, but most of them do not have. I remember going to a supermarket to buy stuff, and I told them that I want to pay with my Airtel money, and they said okay, they have to add the charges. Okay, and it was shocking to me that to know that I have to add charges for you to take mobile money from me. Unlike in Kenya, you just pay the amount you're seeing on the screen and that's it. So guys, that's basically it for me. That's basically the culture shock I have for you today on this channel. I'm going to discover more, and I'm going to do a second part of this video. Trust me, I'm going to do that. Okay, so in case you're coming to Uganda, these are the basic things you also need to know, okay, before coming, and see if it suits you, your skin. If your skin is tough with the border, I remember always, you know, each time I'm going on the road, I will always be telling the border guys, please slow down, I have a child with me, please slow down, you're carrying a family, please slow down. You know, I have to really beg them, you know, because I'm always scared of border. But it's the easiest means of transportation as far as I'm concerned here in Kampala. That is the easiest means of transportation. To get a taxi, you have to wait forever for you to get a taxi going your route, okay? But that's still Uber here. You can also access Uber here, but border anywhere you go. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please, I beg you, always watch the arts. Give this video a thumbs up. I beg in the name of God, give this video a thumbs up so that other people can see this video. And please do subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, you guys. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified once I post any video. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. See you again next time I come your way within the week. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, bye bye.